Hey, I'm Jennifer White.
And I'm Mike O'Brien from Sophie at 1037.
Holy crap, it's Jason Mraz.
Oh my gosh!
And crap is holy. How are you guys?
Good.
Fabulous. Speaking of holy, we were just talking about your cats who are where right now?
They are probably being picked up at the Bonsall Veterinarian Hospital.
Because
today they were fixed. As Bob Barker says, you should always spade and neuter your animals.
help control the pet population. You're a responsible cat owner.
I am. So I'm having 4 balls removed from 2 beautiful cats.
Well,
How do they feel about it? Do they,
Well,
not so much.
they got me up early for food, and I couldn't feed them because they didn't know they were going on a
they went
special
to
trip.
So we started off really
So they were speaking to me like, hey, where's the food? What's up? And I'm like, I got a little something special for you guys.
Oh.
Get in the car.
We're gonna go for a ride. It's
And
a
I
little
haven't
adventure.
seen him since. I feel really bad. In addition to this, so today I'm being like hardcore speciesist and just throwing it all out there.
Go for it.
I found a hookworm on my tomato plants. And rather than I can't kill an animal that's eating tomatoes, but you have to kind of remove it from your tomatoes.
Right, because you don't want to kill your tomatoes.
I have a friend that has chickens, so it's now being delivered to his chicken coop to become chicken food.
You are delivering a hookworm.
Yeah, which
to the
is
chicken
huge.
coop.
I mean, it's so big it looks like
Wait,
it could
do
be a
we
pet.
want the chicken to eat the hookworm? Can
Yeah,
the
you
chicken
do.
transmit?
Yeah,
This
because
hookworm-
it'll digest it and turn it into really rich compost that'll feed the future plants.
Are you a vegan gentleman?
Yes, ma'am.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
But I
calling you
feel
out.
so-
I'm not
so-
calling you out. I'm not calling you out.
Got it.
But we do have feathers in the hair.
I do, and they're artificial. Actually,
Okay.
they're natural. I was born with them. My mom was part falcon, and it would explain my
You know what?
flightiness.
She is a
if you will.
beautiful falcon. I have seen his
She
mom
is.
before. She's
Aw.
gorgeous. So to watch her fly.
Yeah.
What
It
is happening with this interview? What is going on?
It's actually how the term bird got given to a woman. My mom set that standard.
Look at
She's
that.
like, hey,
That's where it began.
Fantastic.
look at that bird.
Well, how are you living, Jason Mraz? We know you're local guy. So
Yeah.
we're here at the Grand Del Mar at the Club M, which is absolutely
Right,
gorgeous,
which
by
is
the way.
where we hang out all the time.
Right, but
Play
golf
golf?
course.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
How was your game today?
We wish.
You shot a.
I did. I played 36 today.
36?
Yeah, I got up before the sun came up and had already done 6 of the holes.
Yeah.
So
Well,
my
how-
game is that good I can do it in the dark.
How far away from here are you?
I'm here now.
No, I mean, when you're not here and you are residing in your permanent domicile,
Right,
how far away is that?
right. 93 million miles from the sun, which is where you and I belong. How far away am I?
I'm just curious, because we call you our local boy.
Yeah.
You are our local
okay,
boy.
definitely.
You know?
I am in
And-
San Diego County. I'm at
Okay.
the top. I'm near Camp Pendleton.
Nice.
Sound of Freedom.
Okay.
Our
We don't
boys
need
up
we don't
there.
need the address. We're good to go.
Okay, got it.
Okay, but you are
North
you're a-
County, San Diego is my residence.
and you're an avocado guy.
I'm an avocado grower who is in the process of diversifying from the monoculture of avocados into a more lush variety of foods.
And he brought some with us today, and we will be passing him out to everybody in the crowd.
We did, and if you're
I
watching
hope
at
so.
home, we will be mailing you something.
Just you'll see the address on the screen pop
Mm-hmm.
up right about now.
Well, I heard something that you do with your avocados that, quite frankly, grosses me out a little bit. And
Okay.
I'd like you to turn me around here.
Okay.
And that would be an avocado smoothie for breakfast.
Yes, an avocado smoothie, avocados for dessert. We can make chocolate pudding out of avocados.
I don't know, Jason.
Here's the thing. The avocado, for those of you who are afraid, it doesn't really have much of a taste. So whatever you give it, it will take on that taste.
Okay.
So if you want it to taste like a hot guy, you could put that on it and
Well.
devour that.
You okay with that?
I find that very intriguing.
Uh-huh.
I find that very intriguing, and I appreciate the suggestion.
But for me, I
I'm not
like
talking
chocolate
about-
pudding, so I add dates and agave nectar, a little splash of vanilla, and raw cacao, and you mix it up like guacamole, but it's
Right.
chocomole. The whole thing turns brown and
Do you
delicious.
dip with it?
You can dip bananas into
Okay.
it, which is risque. You can eat it straight up, maybe with like a strawberry, or
Gotcha.
you can
You
put it
should
on a
try
cake
that.
topping
I
as
will.
Every
icing.
Friday she makes me try something hideous.
Because he has the palate of a 4-year-old. He eats chicken
She made me
nuggets.
try lentils. It was awful.
It was wonderful.
Okay.
Moroccan lentil
So, but
soup
next
that
Friday-
my husband made. It was delicious.
It should be you.
I
try whatever it is he just said
I'll
that I
try
can't
anything.
pronounce.
As
Yeah.
long as it's not meat, I'll try it. I'm down. I don't care.
You make a lentil stew?
Oh God, my husband.
You could put an
does it.
avocado in that.
I
That would
could.
be perfect in
Cooked.
that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
No, just maybe right when it's done, just cut it up and just bloop, just
All right.
like that.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch now, and I want to talk about music because I want to talk about the way that you've been releasing things lately. And
Excuse me for that. I eat a vegan diet. I poop at least 3 times a day minimum.
you know an interview's going well when it goes straight to the toilet. So we have some iTunes action. Do we have an album coming, or what's your strategy here?
I certainly hope so. There's been lots of material that floweth from the fountain that is my mouth and hands. And been fortunate to capture most of it on tape and digital recording devices.
Fantastic.
And at the process now, we're just trying to curate it into an album or two, or what is it exactly? And it's a tricky world, that market of music, that I hate to even look at it from that way, but I want it to be great, and I want it to land in a great way.
Are you still thinking in terms of an album? Is that important to present a collection of songs as opposed to maybe here's a song, here's some more? Are things changing?
I am. No, I do want to present it as an album.
Yeah.
I do. And at the moment, I've got a couple of possibilities, and it's like I said, curating. It's putting the right set list together and delivering a mood. And you put the one wrong song in there, and suddenly it spins you in a different direction. And that's not to say I'm hoarding material or I don't want people to hear certain things, but and I certainly don't want the music business to affect, the artistry.
Right.
And or the spirituality that is the art.
But it's just got to be this little nugget that's back there
Yeah.
in the process, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
about this. The song "I'm Lucky," for instance, which just became this international phenomenon, and incidentally knocked off. Leanne Rimes, I guess, held the record for most weeks on the Billboard's top 100, 68 weeks, and you made it to 1,023.
Yeah.
Ridiculous like that. So
It's
that's the
still
number one
playing
song of all
in the
time.
future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But when you're writing a
It's
song
great.
like that, do you
Yeah.
have any idea that it's got potential to be that big? I mean, when you finish a song like that, you go, "Oh my gosh, wow, this song is life changing."
Well, yeah, you certainly can experience it just as a listener. You can just say, yes, I know how this feels. I don't try to measure it, saying it's this big or that big. But yeah, when you like, say you read a great book and you're moved by it, or you see a film and you cry, you can't wait to share it with someone. You know it's a hit when it moves you. So most of the songs in our show these days are all songs that are moving me. It's all new material.
Well, that's also because most of your songs are hits, Jason Mraz.
And moving, like a vegan.
Yeah, listen, when we told people that we were doing this lounge, we got all kinds of calls from people. People would come up to us on the street. But first of all, they want tickets.
You're a hot ticket, buddy.
Which is kind of annoying, because every time they see, "Oh, can I have a ticket to Jason Mraz? Can we get into this exclusive Sophies Lounge and all this other stuff?" But then the other question that people were asking is, "Okay, when you see him, will you see if you can get an actual date from him, like a 2012 release for the CD? When can we? Was it January? Is it February? March?"
Yeah.
I mean, the clamoring.
Yeah.
The masses.
I love that.
The teeming masses are
I
clamoring.
love that. Then they should write, "Dear Atlantic Records,
Right, yeah, exactly.
we
yeah.
can't wait to hear Jason Mraz's
Yes.
music. What's taken so long? P.S."
Okay.
So
That's
the
how it
answer
works.
is we don't have an answer, but we should have an answer in the near future.
Spring of 2012, you're going to get something.
Yeah.
If
That
sounds like
if
a
it
big
doesn't
movie, though.
leak earlier than
Yeah.
that.
Doesn't that sound like a big blockbuster movie? You don't need a
In a
month.
world.
Spring.
In a
2012.
time,
I like that.
not right now.
Well, thank you for coming to play this private show for us. Like we said, this is a hot ticket, and our listeners at Sophie at 1037 are freaking for this. So we're very excited to have you.
Great.
And you traveled very, very far to get here.
I did. I had to
None.
come all the way down the PCH.
Yeah, and thank you for the avocados.
You are very welcome.
We
The
highly appreciate
Aztecs
it.
called the avocado aguacate, which was the same word they used for testicle.
I was going to ask that because don't they grow in twos?
They do,
Not to
and
get
you know
gross,
what?
But they hang like a.
All food
Sorry,
resembles.
my boss is rolling her eyes. Really, she took it to the ball place. Yeah, sorry, Charisse.
Well, this all goes back to the cats that
Yeah.
just had
See,
theirs
we started
removed.
the interview here, and
So-
now we're finishing.
yeah.
This is a very testicular evening.
It is.
Yeah.
It's testy. It's a testy night.
Well, we thank you for being testy with us.
We're getting testy on the air.
Thank you for your cojones.
Yes.
And we appreciate you, Jason Mraz.
Did you really just take it?
Toca Rivera
I
plays the
did.
cajon. That's the percussion instrument that he sits on, and two cajones would be cajones.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And then, right up the street, we got El Cajon. So is that really what I think it is?
No, I don't think so.
It's not? It's not the ball?
No.
I mean,
No.
I am mayor of the ball. Welcome to town. No, I don't think
but
so.
it's cajones.
Yeah. This
What?
is where we end this interview.
Probably.
by the way, so,
Yeah.
thanks for watching.
Bye.